I'm so glad to explain a little bit how God had been using all these years. It was amazing because I never expect to come into the Napo River. The very first trip I made it just to explore, to see the potential, I came with my son Stephen, just in a regular trip to see. And we start watching just in the upper Napo River close to the border. We saw that most of the village, there was no churches. And the Quichuas were people that are really living their own lives, drinking, things like that. That is the point that we got a connection with you through brother Philip Blair. And after talking and coordinating, we start doing what right now God is leading us to do it. Many people, many missions try to come inside in the river to check and do it the work, but it was very hard because the Quichuas didn't want another God out of the Catholicism. But we broke that paradigms because when we start coming in the missions with the brothers coming from Alabama, from U3B, God was open doors and open and open. And sometimes we get back probably home a little sick, but the next day we got encouraged again. Wow, what we did. We made amazing things that we never expected to do it. That's why we know that was a divine appointment. I believe it, that God was using us to come into these people that most and many missions and many people didn't want to come over here. The resources are very expensive to come over here. It's very hard. If your boat breaks, nobody's gonna take you back. You need to wait probably an extra week. But God is providing everything to go to the last village in the Amazon area. This Napo River has many other small rivers. And right now we are exploring a non-explored area called the Black Waters into the border where there is just a few people living, but we are going there to reach those guys that nobody, the forgotten people. Those even at least, we are going for the one living the 99. That's something amazing. That's something unique. When nobody cares about them, we are over there. That is, I think, how God is using us. I feel encouraged. Sometimes I was discouraged when we go back, sometimes sick. But every time that we recover, we say, wow, we need to come back again. And that's how God has been using us all these years. And every time God is really getting us surprises. We never expect to get Gilberto that had been with us over there in training in Iquitos. When we came to his village, he discipled all of them. And when we came back just in this trip, we found them that he baptized them. Wow, it was amazing. It was the fruits of the fruits growing. That's exactly sample of the evangelizing. That's what we are not only making about salvation, we are doing about discipling so they can be strong to tell others, their families, their neighbors, or next village, or their own ethnias, or their own Indian communities. That is exactly what God called us in this mission to do it. And I believe it. God is in control of everything. I believe it. Amen.